And hello. I am trying to do all of the things this afternoon, so hopefully I can work out how we see comments. Oh, people. Okay, so what I am discovering is, oh no, that's an old episode. That's not what we want. I've got my phone here in front of me trying to work out how I get to see the comments of people as they're turning up for the episode. See, I can see that there's somebody here, but I have no clue who it is. So I have been using my desktop as the way. Oh, it's Stacy. There we go. So this is obviously only going to happen through my phone. So now we're going to have to watch me watch my phone, which is not going to be great at all. But at least I've solved that problem and I know what that issue is all about. Woohoo. What a big day. How are you feeling? Well, it's Tuesday for me, so some of you in the US will just be getting to the end of your Monday. Has the week started okay? Do you feel a bit frantic and frenetic already? I must admit, Jill and Stacey are there together. I must admit, I have had to work really hard already this week on apprehending my preferred stress management behaviors, which actually don't serve me and don't serve the world around me. So what do I mean by that? So my personality is a little unique and challenging for some people, but one of the great gifts that we have in this day and age is we get to learn about how we function and how we present ourselves to other people. And we have this amazing capacity for self-awareness. So one of the things that I get stuck in is when I feel out of control. Management, it's just a sense of wanting to be in control. And I know that about myself. I spent 2 days talking to a room full of amazing women about their go-to behaviors when they get stressed and under pressure. So I have got the most amazing background from which I have learnt about myself, but then I find that I'm back home in the grind. My day-to-day stuff, my inbox is overflowing. Kelsey, hello. Oh, this is awesome. My US people. My inbox is overflowing. The projects that I thought were completed before I went away had a hiccup. I created a form, a document. I hate creating forms and documents, but I created one because what we were being asked to do by this person meant that I needed to get information from these people over here to report back to this person, because these two people obviously aren't going to talk about it. And so I created a form that asked the questions to get the information, and then the original person did not like that. Let's just suggest that they didn't like that, and they let me know with raised voices, short, sharp sentences, and speaking in staccato. So I knew I was in trouble. And me feeling like I'm being criticized and in trouble, well, that just feeds into all of my angst around not being good enough, about which means that I'll be rejected, which tells everybody that I'm unlovable, which means that I'm a complete failure and I should just go outside and play with my worms. Now, that is the self-talk spiral that goes on for me very, very quickly. The words aren't usually there. It's the feelings that come up first. So what's this got to do and how am I apprehending it this week? Well, I know this stuff about myself. So I know what my triggers are. So I have made sure that I'm going to my schedule all the time and looking at what needs to be done, making sure that everything gets a time commitment. I am delegating. I have been delegating like a boss. If Beck Hartnett can't actually get on this call because I've just gifted her a whole heap of work to complete by Friday. Yay, Beck. So I am delegating some work, and I'm talking to Debbie Eglin about some really cool service that I thought could be up in 2 days. I never, ever realized how much time and effort and that it takes other people to do things, because when I've thought of something, I expect it's done. And I have tried so hard to kind of go, well, what are the steps? And I can assure you, Debbie has been amazing in helping me go, these are the steps we need to take. But what I feel more empowered today because I've kind of got project plans happening for all of the projects. And there's probably a few more happening than I would like. But the good news is everything has a space in my schedule and everything has a space in my diary, including eating, having coffee, stretching and moving, and finishing work by 5:30 in the afternoon. That for me is success. That for me means that this can be sustainable, that I can feel like I am moving forward and I'm actually getting to do the things that I want to do. So if you've got people in your world who you think personality-wise might be a little bit similar to me, start looking for their need to be in control and help them by asking them, what are you feeling out of control and how can I help you? Where are you feeling unsafe? I can assure you it's going to come up around money. Gotcha. Feeling unsafe about money. And that's not because we're greedy. It's because I've got to pay bills. I've got people relying on me. I've got to pay bills. I've got people relying on me. That'll be most of our first thoughts. It'll be around not knowing where knowledge is or how resources are being used. So where are the people? Am I being safe for the people? Am I making it safe for the people? Where are the people that I need to do the things that I said would be done? So I always get anxious about money. I get anxious about people resources, and then I can get I think I'm being helpful in the way I express myself, but I am told time and time again that I'm not. So that's not a blessing. That's something I'm working on this week. So for me, it's about calming myself down, putting myself in a place where I'm thinking about one thing. So closing down all the tabs on my friggin' computer, focusing on that one thing, making that one decision, getting that information solid and understanding how it's going to work. Because as your business grows, here's a thought. When you start off in private practice, and most of us have started off on our own, right? If we make a decision and it goes wrong, it doesn't affect too many people. But as your business grows and you get more and more people involved in your business, you throw a pebble into that pond and those ripples have a lot of consequences. And I think we as business owners who are developing as our business grows, because that's essentially what's happening for us, we're learning as we go, we haven't done this before, is that we forget of the impact that our decisions, our words, our emotions, our mood can have on the people around us. And if we don't apprehend that and get that nailed and get that sorted, we are going to have a problem, because we will become the ceiling on our business and we will be the ones that people won't want to work with. So bit of kindness and compassion for the rest of the world. There's not too many of us, by the way, whose personality fit like this, that we're actually a dying breed, according to Australian statistics anyway. I've got a host of ideas about why that is. But so come at us with some compassion and help, and asking the question, how can I help you? How can I help you feel safe? What are you feeling out of control about? Being gentle and compassionate. We won't be gentle and compassionate, I can assure you. We will look like we don't care and that we're just going to throw a brick through a window as opposed to a bullet at a gate. But there are other features of other personalities as well that aren't always calming and soothing. I just want to give you some examples today on how I am staying focused and how I am apprehending some of those risks I know about myself and making sure that the people around me can still tolerate me tomorrow. How cool is that? All of this on top of coaching clients today, which was fantastic, and meeting with a young man, one of my rehab clients this afternoon, which I really enjoyed. And I haven't said that for a while, but he is making incredible gains and I'm very proud of that. So private practice, all the hats, all the bits, all the words. Tomorrow is going to be a very interesting day. If you are so inclined, please pray for me. I have to look at our cybersecurity. I don't even know what that means, but that's what I'm doing tomorrow. It's in my diary, it's in my calendar, and I've got a proposal or a thing I have to present to one of our major customers about how we're going to look after their information. So pray for me. That's my ask today. Alrighty then, until I talk to you tomorrow, or maybe not, go be your awesome self.